Soren Kierkegaard once said, "Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards." This challenge is not limited to individual experiences. Organizations are also faced with planning for the future with data and visibility that is no more current than the present, and sometimes it's short of that, it's historical. In an effort to best steward corporate resources, treasurers and other financial professionals have developed and continue to use complex and multifaceted discipline, commonly referred to as forecasting. For Treasury, a particular emphasis is placed on cash forecasting as a mechanism for moving beyond the blind guesswork that is so commonly used into the realm of informed prediction. This covers areas such as liquidity, risk, and working capital management. Given the impossible nature of gaining future knowledge with perfect accuracy, cash forecasting is more of an art, and it looks at an ongoing series of estimating processes with continued testing, variance analysis, and refinement. That feedback loop helps. The burden of continually managing the stream of related tasks, especially with any helpful degree of accuracy, quickly grows beyond the capacity of teams to manually calculate and report. Smaller organizations with lower level of complexity in their financial interactions are often able to leverage basic tools such as Microsoft Excel in order to achieve reasonable success in supporting their cash management activities. However, as organizations grow, it quickly becomes difficult to scale forecasting processes, particularly variance analysis, that feedback loop. For many, implementing more robust technology, such as a TMS, alleviates the task burden on Treasury staff through automation, and at the same time allows for increased accuracy of its output and its connected strategy. Despite significant levels of adoption of these systems, there's a gap. Many corporates who have outgrown their current technology stack and the associated manual processes simply don't see the value that TMS offers for this functionality. An example of such a scenario was recently uncovered in an interview with Chick-fil-A Senior Manager of Treasury, Stephen Peterson. One of our analysts, Isaac Zalby, sat down with Peterson to discuss their current operations, challenges, and plans for future advancement. This frontline conversation is covered in the first of a series of articles entitled Stories in Treasury. This series examines the importance of Treasury and the roles that those in Treasury play using actual situations and scenarios that corporate Treasury practitioners have experienced throughout their careers. The aim is to provide real-world examples of challenges in this critical area of business and to inform the industry and promote greater awareness of the wide array of responsibilities with which Treasury is tasked. As a value add to our audience, and with his permission, we discuss Peterson's current scenario and technology assessment with a leading fintech provider in order for you to benefit from a counterpoint perspective as you might experience it if you ever find yourself in a similar situation. The full write-up is available as a headline article in this edition of the Treasury Update newsletter. For a first look at more of this exclusively released content in future editions, be sure to visit strategictreasury.com and subscribe to the new electronic format for our quarterly Treasury Update newsletter. And as always, thank you for listening.